Good day, Libra, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for January 13th to the 19th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and take a look at your affirmation for the week. Today, I abandon my old habits and take up new, more positive ones. Today, I abandon my old habits and take up new, positive ones. That is your affirmation for the week. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known, what lessons need to be learned. Nine of Hearts, King of Hearts, Two of Clubs, Seven of Clubs, Nine of Clubs, Eight of Diamonds, Five of Spades, and Five of Clubs. Okay. Well, it looks like you should be broadening your horizon this week. Oh, I've been doing so many cards. I'm getting confused at which ones I'm doing. So yeah, this week you should broaden your horizon. That's the energy that you're pulling for the whole week is yeah, broadening your horizon, maybe thinking a different way, seeing things a different way, um, being a different way. Of course, this might come with some negativity because this means that your thought process is going to change in some way. And maybe you've been doing things the same way for a really long time. And now you're like, oh, well, something just comes to your mind and now you can't get it out of your head that there was a better way to do it or a better way to look at it or whatever. But by doing this, by broadening your horizon, by going with that new thought process, that's going to open up new adventure and change into your life, right? So then, you should be grateful and celebrate the blessings that you have right now. Roof over your head, food in your belly. That's going to bring on more love and happiness and joy into your life. So definitely be doing that. Um, then, it looks like you're going to have a kind hearted friend or lover, somebody that's honest and true that's going to be with you here during the week, especially at the beginning of the week. So that's a good thing. Um, Looks like there's going to be some waiting and delays in either business or in love or in both. And all you can do is plan and prepare for that, right? Plan for the good, plan for the bad, and how you're going to deal with it. Don't try to sit there and surmise how it can be good or how it can be bad. Instead, just worry about how you're going to deal with it if it's good or bad. In the middle of the week, looks like you got some snakes in the grass. Yeah, a couple or a group of people who want to confuse you in love or sabotage you at work. So be very, very careful on who you listen to. When it comes to this week, you do have one good person who's behind you this week. So there is one good person. I think that you would know who this kind-hearted, honest, and true friend is. But you gotta be careful. These snakes in the grass, they have a way of, coming in and whispering things into your ear that are gonna make you question everything around you. That includes the good friend that's here, the good, honest, and true friend. And they're also might make you worry when it comes to the waiting and delays in business or in love. So be very, very, very vigilant on who you listen to when it comes to this week, especially if it's a group of people or if it's a couple, like a married couple or something like that. Be very careful on taking any of their advice or listening to any of their comments or anything at this point in time, because these people they don't want the best for you. That's not their intention. Their intention is to ruin you as much as they possibly can. So definitely be careful of the snakes in the grass. Um, Looks like towards the end of the week you have a struggle going on. Now, this might be a struggle that you've been dealing with for a while, or it might be a struggle that you're dealing with at this point in time. It could be the waiting and delays, could be the struggle. Now, you might want to be giving into this struggle, whatever it may be, and the cards say, no, don't give into the struggle, right? You are strong enough to make it through this. It will come to an end, right? But also make sure that you don't have a way to end that struggle. A lot of times, when it comes to struggles in our lives, we do have the ability to remove those struggles from our lives. A lot of people seem to think that they don't have that ability, but a lot of the times, struggles are all on us, right? We have the ability to remove them from our lives. We don't have to live with those struggles. Um, well, holy crap. You've got an unexpected happening coming at the end of the week, in job and money. So there is something coming up, either a new job or some way to make a new income or something. But you got to be careful, especially, looking at this with the snakes in the grass, the waiting and delays, the struggle. Yeah, you can tell that here towards the end of the week, especially here at the end of the week, you got even more troubles coming in. You got to be careful because your emotions are going to be all over the place. And a lot of times, when our emotions are all over the place, we reject good things that are coming into us, right? Because we're upset or we're depressed or whatever. And, those good things come in and we're just like, psh, whatever, I don't care, blah, 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 life sucks, yada, 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 whatever it may be. But no, you need to really pay attention and be vigilant. This cat is just, she's going crazy this morning. Anyway, that's what you're hearing in the background. Um, you just got to be very vigilant and pay close attention when your emotions are all over the place at the end of the week here. And when something good comes in and somebody says, hey, I got this job offering for you, or hey, I got this investment, or whatever, don't just be so quick to say, no, I don't care. Life sucks, blah, blah, blah. Don't do that. You need to be more like, yes, I am interested, but could we talk about this later, okay? Because this unexpected happening, this positive unexpected happening that's coming in, it may not come in again. Okay. A lot of times when this card comes up, this is like a once in a lifetime chance for this to happen. I mean, it could happen later on, but we're talking like later on. This is something that's happening right now, and you need to say yes to it. And just, if you can't talk about it at that point in time because your emotions are all over the place, just ask the person or whatever, can we talk about this at a later date? I'm kind of having some issues right now, and I need to really focus on that. But at the end of the week, the very end, there is somebody betraying you, and it's going to lead to a breakup. But it's time. It's time for this to happen. I kind of feel like this betrayal is part of the snakes in the grass. The snakes in the grass might have a leader who's leading them to confuse you and sabotage you and all that shit. And yeah, and at the end of the week, it looks like you're gonna find out, that they've been betraying you, that they've been, not good to you at all, and it's gonna lead to a breakup. But the cards say it's time. It's time for this breakup to happen. Perhaps they've been a part of this struggle. Perhaps they're the ones that have been part of this struggle, and they've been causing this struggle for a while now, and you're just now finding out that it was them that's been causing it this whole time. So it leads up to a breakup. It is a blessing. It is an absolute blessing, but you're not going to see that at first because you're emotionally, connected to whoever this may be, and it's going to hurt and not feel like a blessing. Let's go ahead and see what your tarot cards have to say. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Okay. You got the Emperor. The Emperor is bold and strong, and he goes after what he wants, right? He knows what he wants, and he knows how to get it. And yeah, I would say that, keep an open mind because your main energy is broadening your horizons. So keep an open mind to new ways of thinking, to new ways of being and living and whatnot. And that's going to bring on adventure and change. But you need to be like the Emperor when you're going through this battlefield here. That's what I would call this is a battlefield, the waiting and delays, the snakes in the grass, the struggle, the betrayal. You need to be strong like the Emperor and bold like the Emperor and a little bullheaded like the Emperor, and just go for what you want to go for, right, in life, and just be as strong as you possibly can. Right now, your strength is definitely a big factor in making the right decisions in your life, because if all this is going to go on, all this bullshit is going to happen with you, definitely it's going to be a lot harder for you to see the things that you should be grateful and celebrating, seeing those blessings. It's going to be a lot harder throughout the week to see that, because I do believe that you should be grateful and celebrate your blessings always, always. And this week, I think it's going to be a little bit harder, but you do have this kind-hearted, honest, and true friend that's there to back you up. And I kind of feel like they're going to be there when you're emotionally dysregulated and some good news comes into you. The kind-hearted person might be the person that's bringing the good news to you. So if you know that somebody's kind-hearted and honest, don't push them away when your emotions are out of control. You got to be strong like the Emperor and keep those emotions in check at this point in time, okay? So there you go. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. Remember, I have a Patreon that has bonus readings on there if you're interested. And I hope to see you next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.